Assalamu alaikum, sir. I'm Isra Jahan Pail, ID 2422560. Now I'm going to give you a presentation on on the project that we did based on LLM. This project is a healthcare bot designed to assist user by answering common healthcare related question in real time. It is a Here we have shown a chatbot interface. It can be run on the local server of 1 to 7.0.1.1. There are some key features. First is the user input field, where user can type healthcare related queries into the input box labeled where it is written as ask a healthcare question. Second, it is a real time interaction. Upon entering a query and clicking the send button, the chatbot responds with informative answer. Third, it focuses on healthcare. The bot provides a guidance on general healthcare, preventive care, and mental health. Second, fitness, nutrition, disease specific symptoms, and first aid. Also, it is a technology used. It is built using Python framework like Fast API or Flux for the backend and Dash for the interface, integrated with an LLM, large language model API such as OpenAPI GPT for the generating response. Fifth, it's a local development. The chatbot is accessible locally by 1 to 7.0.0.1 colon 8050, which demonstrate the project as a proof of a concept for a healthcare assignment. Six, RAG employment, enhancing the response system with RAG retrieval argument generation for augmented based answer. So the use case is this bot can serve as a personalized virtual assistant for individuals seeking query answer to healthcare related queries without consulting a healthcare professional immediately. So here is our code. We can see here is the initialize open API. Here is the defined healthcare related knowledge. Initialize dash app. For here is the navigation layout. The chat with healthcare constant layout with navbar for navigation. Here we can update the page layout based on URL. Simulation retrieval for RAG. Callback chat interface. Run the application. So here is some text document for the disease. Here is our style CSS file. Here is the mental health tips, stroke sign, symptoms, diabetics. Here is our index for HTML. Here is the app Python for Flux. Here we have defined our root and the app root. Now here is our documentation API. Here we have used LangChain, PyCon. Here we have initialized our PyCon. Load the process document. Then we have to embed and store it. Here is our requirement for the Flux. We required Flask, LangChain, OpenAPI, PineClone client. Here is our retrieval QA. Here we have used a LangChain community.chat model, OpenAPI chat, embedding, OpenAPI embedding, Pinecone. Here we have used our local environment variable for the env file. Then we have to get the Pinecone API from the environment variable. Then we have to initialize the Pinecone with the API. Then create the index if it is not already created. Here is the requirement text file. Now the readme text file. How our healthcare bot is presented. First the API app that MBI documents, which has the script and embedded stored in the document. Then the retrieval QA, which is the RAG pipeline for the retrieving answer. Then template, we have our front end API. Then static JSS and CSS file. Then here is the data where the healthcare document is stored. Then the requirement for Python dependencies. Now if we run this application, Here is our chatbot. Thank you, sir.